Okay, so number 3, let's look at 3a from chapter 4d. So 3a. We know cosine A equals cosine 251. Now, all these problems are doable without a calculator, by the way. And we're looking at everything between 0 and 720, so the first 2 times around the circle. When you look at this, the answer that you should definitely not miss is 251 degrees. That's one of the A's that's definitely going to work. So now let's look at the unit circle. Right, so 251 degrees is right here. You could think of that as, let's say, it's 19 degrees away from the y-axis. And it's a cosine value, right? Well, cosine is the x value. So really, this right here, that point is cosine 251, sine 251. And what I'm curious about is where else do I get that x value on the unit circle? And so the x value, remember, is mirrored if I just go straight up. So this point has the same x value as cos 251. And to figure out what angle it forms, well, this angle would have to be 19 degrees also. So I'm going to do 90 plus 19 to get there. So this angle right here is 90 plus 19, which is 109 degrees. So another A that works would be 109 degrees. Cosine of 109 is the x value on the unit circle right there, and it's the same as cos 251. Okay, so I know those two values work, and then to get two more between 0 and 720, I'm just going to add 360 to each of them. So A1 plus 360 is going to be, what's that come out to? Plus 360. No, I'm messing something up, aren't I? Let me see, what is this? Cos A, that's going to be 469. Oh, that's if I increase this one by 360. And then A4 is 611. Oh, I was right. I was going the right way. Okay. All right, so there's 3A. 3B says cos A equals 1.5. If you think about the unit circle, right, where radius is 1, this point right here is 1, 0. This point right here is negative 1, 0. And remember, the x value is always cosine of whatever your theta is, where your theta is measured counterclockwise. So the biggest cosine can ever be, since it's limited by the x, it could never be bigger than 1, and it could never be less than negative 1. So there's no way to ever get a cosine equals 1.5. Oh, sorry, I don't know why that's all over the place there. So cosine A can never be 1.5. So no solution for A. Okay, in 3C, we've got sine A equals sine 220. Okay, well, the most obvious answer there, 220 degrees, which will put us about here. Which is also 40 degrees away from the x-axis here. And since it's a sine value, you get the same, the sine is the y value on the unit circle. So we're going to get the same y value right here, 40 degrees away from the x-axis again. Well, this is 360, so if I subtract 40, I'll end up at 320. So sine 320 and sine 220 give you both the same values. So let me do this. So A1 could be 220, A2 could be 320, and then to get two more values, we just add 360 to that. So that's going to be 580, and A4 will be 680. Okay, and then 3D says cos A equals cos negative 110. So if we look at negative 110, that would drop us about here. Negative 110. 110 degrees this way. Well, that's the same thing as 360 degrees minus 110. So 360 degrees minus 110 is the same thing as 250 degrees. So really, another way of thinking about this point is 250 degrees. And that's within our range, so that's a good one. So I'm going to say A1 equals 250. Okay, and since it's a cosine, cosines are the x values, so we're going to get a mirror image of that right up here, where this is 110 degrees then, right, since this was 110 degrees. So when I go 110 degrees counterclockwise, I just get A equals 110. So A2 could be 110. And then we could add 360 to both of those. So A3, if I do 250 plus 360, I'm going to get 610. And if I do A4, this one plus 360, I'll get 450. No, I'm sorry, I messed that up. 470. And 610 is right, yeah. Okay, so these are your 4 answers there.